Good morning, afternoon, or evening. Today I wanted to actually go over the Y pipe from Flashark Racing today because I actually had time to clean up the exhaust, all the rattles that were in my exhaust and not the Flashark. So now I want to actually go over that and kind of give you a sound review and let you guys know what was actually going on with this at this point. So without further ado, here is the update on the full exhaust system on my 350Z and how the Flashark Y pipe has affected that. And of course, if you've been keeping up with the channel, both of the gaskets for the header, stock header, has been replaced, so that's all brand new, no leaks up top there. So stock headers, new gaskets up there, new gaskets all the way down. The intake is stock, which does kind of make a small difference on the exhaust, but not really too much, but just something to note. And now that this butte is all up in the air, I can show you the rest of this exhaust here. As I have, pardon the angle here, I have Y pipes that are resonated eBay style. They are not brand name. You have this lovely Y pipe right here, which does look nice, don't get me wrong. It really does look very beautiful up under here. You can see all that. That is connected to this part of the exhaust is the stock pipe, but I cut it and welded in a large bottle style resonator. If I can scoot you down here, down that way. Okay, that's a much better angle. So you have the stock pipe right there for the 350Z cut into and welded into a bottle resonator, and then it goes back into the stock pipe that is used and then extended out into a muffler that is only, it's not that big. It's not that big of a muffler. A lot less weight than the stock dual exit. I wanted something lighter, and I didn't mind the single exit. So on a budget, that was very nice and worked very well. So no inserts on the inside to block it. Nothing is blocking this thing. Now, with that being my exhaust, with the test pipes up front here on the stock headers to the test pipes that are resonated, eBay style, back into the Y pipe that is the Flashark Y pipe into a custom single exit exhaust using some of the original 350's catback exhaust and routing that into the same, well, kind of a single exit out onto the driver's side, or American driver's side, I guess I should say there. So that's what it is. I got rid of the baskets or the baffles on the inside of the actual test pipes, so there's very minimal, if any, kind of rattle coming out of those now. There's nothing hitting the body as the Y pipe. I did have to actually shave down a little area above here, if I can get that to show you there, right above there for the transmission mount. That I did have to shave down once or twice now, and it's not touching and nothing's vibrating coming through the actual body or anything like that. So I just wanted to let you guys know how the Y pipe was. But here is usually I have you about chest high or something like that for editing and videos. But today, you're gonna be as low as possible. Let me put this back on the floor for you. So now that that is back on the ground, just letting you know, it is rattling a little bit, so I'm gonna go and fix that. But what I wanted to do was let you guys hear the exhaust and how the exhaust comes, that what is rattling now and how it rattles, especially on warm-up or driving or anything. I wanted to let you guys hear that, so then you know it's coming from the Y pipe. It's not my test pipes. It's not anything else that's touching the body or one of the panels for heat shield up onto there or anything like that. It is the Y pipe rattling. But I wanted to let you guys hear that and hear the difference in the exhaust after I go put my Pepper up, because once the door opens, she may go for a little run for herself, because she has her own route she may want to go down. So not trying to have that happen, so I'm gonna go put her up and do a cold start for you guys. Alright, so now we're in the car, and I just wanted to cruise around, kind of give you guys a in-car kind of sound review. Which is, like I said, I don't like how loud Tomei is. I think that's just insane. It's like one of those car show, only drive it like twice a year type of exhaust, but whatever. This one's a lot more drivable. The sound is really nice as I'm driving, and it's got a nice natural burble to it. If you can hear that burble, I have one window down, one window up right now. It sounds a lot deeper than the usual VQ motor. It added a lot of depth to the way that it sounds, and the way that it's actually meshing. I think it's different how that sounds from the stock light pipe. I'll roll the window up so I'm not yelling so much. And I have a lot of road noise from the tires, drivetrain. different things. I can hear the exhaust, but the exhaust isn't annoyingly loud, especially with the windows up. It's still okay. Oh, another Z. Nice. 6th gear, it's just quiet. It's decently quiet. Again, like I said before, there is a bit of a rattle. I believe it was 1750 RPM. Again, I think it was somewhere around 2500 RPM, and then once more somewhere around 3000 RPM. And that's just the beginning of the RPM range. The rattles go in and out as you go up the RPM gauge, but it doesn't really, it's there. That's the most annoying part. This warm-up this morning was probably one of the quieter warm-ups, as usually that rattle will find its way into the warm-up session, and it will warm up. It slowly idles down, and then you have this annoying rattle that's just slowly being tuned in and then tuned back out as the car is warming up. So it's not the most fun. Like right there's that. You can always hear that. Window down. Driver's side window down. It's got some noise to it. It tunes really nicely to the rest of the system that I already have on here. I think the Flashark Y pipe sounds pretty good. I've got one more way that I want to fix this rattle, which I didn't want to have to do, but it seems like I'm gonna have to. So from the inside of the car, sitting here in the garage, like it's got really nice burble to it, and that's what I was talking about. You can't really hear it going down the street. Like, you really can't hear it too much going down the street because of I mean, you're always constantly driving, but if you can kind of hear that, okay, wait for it, because that's a motor. You can hear that burble back there. Which it does it more and less, you know what I mean? My neighbor's outside cutting his grass. I'm not trying to gas him out with my exhaust. I'm not that much of an asshole. But I just wanted to say that the Flashark Y pipe, it don't sound bad. And I hope you guys can hear that off of the mic. So I hope that gives a little insight to how that Flashark racing Y pipe kind of sounds with what the setup is. Because overall, I'm pretty happy with it, especially bang for buck. I've only got one more thing, which I think I'm gonna go up under the middle of the two pipes there and then kind of work it around, and yeah, but I'm gonna jam something in between those two pipes and pretty much gnaw them apart and gap them out just a little bit more, because hopefully that will. I'm pretty sure that it's just rattling from the center there, those two pipes touching each other. So I'm hoping that me actually pushing those apart and not having them, you know, kind of in towards each other like that is the last part of that exhaust rattle, because it really is a nice exhaust piece. It looks beautiful. The welds aren't bad on it whatsoever. Like, I approve. So I'm just wondering if it's just that last little piece that I have to worry about, because the exhaust is solid. Like, there's no moving that thing around, you know what I mean? Like, it's all solid mount. There's only flex points are in the actual Y pipe right there or whatever. And like I said before, it worked with everything. But regardless, just letting you guys know that the Flashark Y pipe, at least the one that I got, had a few little small issues with it or whatever, but with just a little bit of time. Mainly I sanded down the transmission mount that it was rattling against. It tends to rattle, and like I said, driving through town, I think you could hear that in the car just a little bit, but that's the most annoying point, is just, you know, pretty much having those little rattles pop up out of nowhere. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. I super appreciate everybody watching and liking and commenting with all the, you know, I super appreciate it, seriously. It means a lot to me, to say the least. So I really wanted to get this review out to you and let you guys know that Flashark, for bang for buck, it's worth it. I really do think that it's worth it. It's just mainly that you might have, you might jack it up once or twice trying to finesse the Y pipe into the right spot, or just, you know, making real small little changes to it to where it will actually fit 100 or OEM style. I don't know if you want to call it OEM style or what, but regardless, again, thank you for watching. This is I was happy to put this out, so subscribe if you're not, and throw a thumbs up. It's always all appreciated. But until next time, thank you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.